Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we saw Basila's mother. Found out that she's missing. She wants her husband's holocron. We'll bring Basila back to look for that later. We also fought some Dark Jedi and purchased a brand new droid, which is everybody's favorite character in this game, HK-47, and you're gonna see why he's a lot of people's favorite character. But if you talk to this guy after having bought an HK and having in your party,
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
see, what do you have in stock? Show me. Yeah, so if you need to buy anything, I don't think he lowers his prices at all, but...
Objection. Warn. I have all...
I think... Here you go. I think if you say goodbye right away, you'll get more dialogue.
Query. Can I kill him now, master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine.
Forget it and stop threatening
I
people.
apologize, master. Are you sure? Not even just a little?
I forgot to save in the last episode, so I had to replay a little bit. Didn't miss much. I pretty much was able to load from an autosave outside the cantina. So I had to re-equip HK, and I realized I forgot to give him back the blaster I had equipped to him last episode.
What?
Now let's go out and meet that Jawa. He said the Jawa was waiting by the city gates. We'll remember you when you are Sand 2. Stupid creature, can you make more sense? Could you be clearer? I'm having trouble understanding you.
It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Why wouldn't I understand your true language? What is it then you want, Jawa? HK-47, can you help me out here?
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People, Master. Doubtless he wishes assistance.
What about the other 2%?
Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
So, Izzy, what do you want me to do? Tell me where your people are. Maybe I will help. A few more questions, alright? Tell me about where your people are. Maybe I think we already asked that. Why have they taken your people? We prefer you. I'll check it out when I leave the city. So we gotta try and find and save his people.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper Let's try that again. I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean by you old boys?
You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Anniversary gift, what are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
Alright, what if he has a message for you?
I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Sound like there's trouble afoot. So here's the Dune Sea. There's a lot of nothing. But you do want to be careful when traveling out in the Dune Sea, as there are enemies about. And the enemies you're likely going to be fighting will come at you in unexpected ways. Such like right now. A small group of sand people ambushed you. Get used to this, as this is going to be one of your main enemies out here in the Dune Sea. Sand people will just randomly come out and attack you. I don't know how they ambushed you, for starters being so close to Anchorhead. And not to mention, like, this is open sand. Like, how do they ambush you? Like, what? Do they hide under the sand like zombies? And then as soon as somebody comes by, they just burst out of the sand? It's like, I don't get how they ambush you. Like, if this was like a forest or something, then yeah, I could understand the ambush, but here's nothing but sand. Unless they're coming up directly from, like, one of the dunes, like, from up there. It's like, how do they ambush you? It's like, what? Are they bursting out of the sand?
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Hey, looks like there he is.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's place. Could I get you to help out a fellow hunter, please?
What happened here?
Well, it would appear that I worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd really appreciate a bit of help, please.
Let me see here. I forget. Let me double check, because I think... I'll help, but I want something in return.
What do you have in mind?
If I help you... give me all the credits you got. If I help you, give up hunting with
Hey,
droids.
wait for a moment. I need these rigs. I'm no marksman. No way I can agree to that. No way.
Look around. You don't have much choice.
Well, when you put it like that... Very well then. If it'll get you to help me, just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Alright, let's help him. So, like he said, these droids, we can try to repair them. So that way he can get free. But if we screw up on the repairs, they'll blow up. He can survive one explosion. However, he will not survive a second explosion. So you have 4 droids to fix, so you have 2 chances. So you essentially have one, so you can essentially fail once, but you can't fail on the other 3. Play back a special message.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Get system specifications. The KX-12 series hardware offers firepower and stability with unparalleled access to system functions. A battle droid group modified with custom event coding allows access for excellent problem solving and tactics. Caution, malicious code may cause malfunction. Let's see. What's the status of the group? This unit's one of the 4 linked droids in a similar group. Status KX-12A. Energy governor out of alignment. Error indicated by slime ball must die subscript. Group status by unit B. Weapon heat displacement error. Error introduced by slime ball must die subscript. C has a primary motivator offline. And D has target requisition failure. Let's access and repair. Let's see. A's energy governor is out of alignment. Alright, so we have 2 options. We can either use repair parts, which depending on your rank on repair will cost you a bit. But this allows you to guarantee fix a droid without it exploding on you. You can also enter into diagnostic mode to repair it manually, but you have to solve the puzzle. If you fail at solving the puzzle, then the droid will explode. So this one is about a node. Scanning. Node 1 reports Node 2 failure. Node 2 reports Node 3 failure. Node 3 reports Node 2 failed. Error. 2 of the above are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be corrected. So this is basically like, oh, I forget the term, but it's basically like proving like who out of the group is telling the truth and who is lying. So it's a bit of a logic puzzle. So Node 1 has reported that Node 2 has failed. Node 2 has reported that Node 3 has failed, and Node 3 has reported that Node 2 has failed. The answer is that Node 2 is the one that is failing. Because Node 1 and Node 3 are being truthful, while Node 2 is lying. Running normal. Slime ball must die. Subscript disabled. So A1 has been fixed. Let's move to... Let's do B. Oh, also I want to do something with HK after this. So, with B... let's access repair functions. Enter diagnostic. Scanning heat description system. Error. Data missing from primary values. Listing data. 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Recalibrate the system, determining which value is missing from the list above. So we need to figure out what value is missing here. The answer of the missing value is in 7. Slime ball must die has been disabled. Let's go to C. So this one, its motivator is offline. So, scanning power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same total energy pull as either 300 small pulses or 118 large pulses. Error. Upper motivator has used 100 small pulses. How many large pulses left remaining in the function? So we need to add it up so that way the pulses are about equal up. The answer should be 120 pulses. Now for the final droid. Droid D. Targeting system acquisition failure. Error introduced by slime ball must die. So here we got a whole bunch of numbers. Yeah, so we got a bunch of numbers. And we got to figure out, so scanning memory node 414, 1114, 3114, 13, 21, 14, missing. The script number progression corrupted. Recalibrate to determine the correct progression and describing from the previous lists. So the right answer should be 31, 14, 12, 14, 23, 41, 12, 14. So we have to look for the numbers that match. So this should be the correct answer. We have disabled all the droids.
Unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You wanted me to give up my trade? Consider it done. Maybe I can rent my droids for security or something.
That'll be fine. Good luck.
Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
We managed to save him. Now, speaking about repairing droids, if we speak to HK...
K-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your restraining bolt will restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How do you know parts of your memory functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how about I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
I'd like to try and restore some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you saying I'm an adept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
I happen to be very good at what I do.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Let's get started.
As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, let me hear it.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
This man, is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
You killed your own master?
Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait, tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he sent you upon his own company.
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him.
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I don't think he was lucky as you think.
Query: do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation: no doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
They didn't know what you had done.
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Because he repairs, HK-47 now has a permanent bonus of +2 to his dexterity. So as you repair him, his stats get better and better. And he also gains, I think, a few abilities. So, for each episode until he's fully repaired, we'll slowly repair him. As we get attacked by more sand people. Get used to this. The thing that the sand people are incredibly weak. More Bantha fodder. Let's grab some sand people clothing. There's a corpse here. Let's go check out the sandcrawler here. It looks like it's taken some damage.
Out of nowhere they came. I think the captain even saw them coming.
Speak to the
Where are
captain.
you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
I would assume this was done by sand people.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
We're being attacked by sand people. Let's go into battle. Can I please use force powers? Thank you. Incoming more sand. Oh, they're still coming. You sand people don't stand a chance against a Jedi. Good, we managed to take them all out and protect the sandcrawler. As I'm getting stuck on my party members. They surprisingly didn't drop anything. Let's go speak with the captain.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
What happened to your eyes? I agree to try and stop the Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job.
Do you know anything about the Sand People?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider is as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining road, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead.
Sand People are using turrets?
They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on.
I have other questions about the
I
desert.
don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters.
I have to go.
So do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Well, after saving these miners, we'll go looking for the Sand People Enclave in the next episode. So let's see what else we can do here in the Dune Sea. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video. It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.